I have known Parvathy Amma for over 20 years. I met her through Ann Jones at one of the seminars, and after one or two meetings with her, we just had a connection. I had a connection with her, and after that we became close friends, and I have always regarded her as one of my very dear friends and my healer, of course. I have learned a lot from her. In fact, after meeting her for a while, I took the basic healing course from her, because I too do healing. I do Reiki healing. I'm a counselor and I work with hospice. So I talk to a lot of people, and I thought I will just improve my skills further by taking the healing course from her. And during the course, she also told me that I have a healing touch. So that really made me very happy. And since then, I've been using some of her techniques she taught me. She has also healed me, because I had my own health issues. She used to heal me. I'll call her and go and meet her at her center, and she healed me. And later, when I found it difficult to travel to Kajang, she would do distance healing for me. I was very touched by that, because not many people will do that. So I really have very high regard for her, and as a healer, I think she's a wonderful healer. After I took the basic course from her, I found that we could help each other, because she used to refer some cases to me, like people who needed counseling or just talking to them or a little bit of advice, and I too used to refer friends, relatives who needed healing to her. Sometimes I would accompany them to her. Sometimes they went on their own. So in that way, we have been working together very closely. And she will call me for advice sometimes, and I will advise her, and vice versa, So it was a give and take relationship. So she taught me how to cleanse myself, which I didn't know about before. Before I met her, I didn't know. I will just go to hospital, go to patient's house, go everywhere under the sun, and I didn't do any cleansing. So that is one of the most valuable things I learned from her. I had a fall, and post-operative pain I had, and the doctors couldn't help me much, because they just kept giving me painkillers and all that. And so she did some healing for me. I'm sure you know the type of healing she does. She did a few types of healing for me. She cleared my aura, she cleared some entities, and I did feel much better, but I had to go back, off and on when I felt it. It was not just once I went to her, and so I would go back whenever I needed it, and I would call her and make an appointment, and I will go back. And now for the past few years, she does distant healing for me whenever I'm in pain, because mine is a nerve problem. So according to the doctors also, it's very hard to cure. So she will send me healing and all that. Paru Amma has a lot of good qualities, virtues. The most noble and admirable qualities of her that I like are that she gives free service. She's very honest. She's very compassionate, very kind. Sometimes even before you tell her your problem, she already knows, She knows what you're going through, so she will do the healing and all that. And the top thing I like about her and admire her for, and I think it's very, very noble, is that her services are all free of charge. And I think, if somebody insists on paying, she would say, just give me $1 or put it in the box or something like that, So because in my work and my life, I've done social work for many, many years, over 40 years. I started doing social work when I was about 30, and now I'm over 70, right? So I've met a lot of people, a lot of healers, and trust me, There are some healers who charge a lot, some exorbitant rates, but she's one of the few who does it for free or at a very minimal cost where anybody can afford. I mean, anybody can afford $1. So that is the top rating I would give her, that it's free. So like me, I'm doing also freelance, and I'm like her also. I mean, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I feel if you want to do seva, if it's your calling, like for me, I feel it's my calling. So we just do it for free, And for me, if I help someone, counsel or heal, I do Reiki healing mostly. When they ask me, what's your fee? I say, no fee. It's free. And sometimes they'll just look at me, huh? Free? I say, yes. And some of them, they want to pay you something because in the spiritual world, they believe in the exchange of energy. Like you give me something, I have to give you something back. Whatever you want to give me, you give it to any charity you like. If you do not know any charity, just go and put in the temple. That's all. That is my fees. So that's all. Thank you.